Hey, how you doing? My name is Nay. For those who know me and those who don't, I ask that the Lord blesses my tongue as I go through this, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is March 4th, 2019 on a Monday. It says, I see a lady, but it could be two ladies. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure if it's the same lady that I saw the second time. I see the lady has two children. Now, my daughter's in her room, so I walk in her room to see her laying in bed with the covers pulled up to her chin. I noticed that she's a young child, maybe around 5 to 7 years old, and there's a little boy in the bed with her that's trying to hide under the covers. I look around the room. Now I see another little boy, but he's sitting toward the end of the bed, on the other side, sitting on the end of the bed, but on the side. So I walk up to him and I say something to him about him being in my daughter's room. And I watch him as he keeps his head down, as he sits on the bed. Suddenly, I'm in the hallway. I see the mother or mothers of the children. So I walk into my room and back into the hall to see the two women. I stepped on something and I look down to see what I stepped on is puppy mess. So I look to see puppies running around and I say something about the puppies. I look at the women, the children, and the puppies, and I know that they need help. They need a place to stay. I stepped in dog mess and I look at the ladies and then I look around and I say, somebody better get this mess up. So my daughter or someone that stands in a place that my daughter stands in a place of is going to try to hide the fact that they need help. Now, I didn't notice that there were dogs there at first, but it's almost like it's almost like they just appeared or as if they were hidden from me. Now, somebody needs help. I'm not sure who this person is, so I'm hoping and praying that somebody out there knows this person or is able to find this person or whatnot. Because God is saying this lady or these ladies need help, but I'm not sure who they are. Let me look. Because I got a whole bunch of stuff, but most of it is for people, or almost all of it is for people that I had to give them a message personally. So I think that's basically the last one or whatever. But whoever these people are, they need help. And I didn't write the ones I'm going to talk to you guys about or whatever down because it's odd. Or not even because it's odd, I just didn't write it down. I don't know why. God showed me one with my sister and me, and it was so weird or whatever. I'm not sure if he was saying that she was bad or had something bad in her or whatever the case was. But we ended up getting into it, and I'm not even sure how. It's like we were just in the same room, and all of a sudden she grabbed me by my neck. Now it was my little sister. Now the odd part about that is she can't beat me up. Never have been able to. So that's why it was odd to me. And it was crazy because during that time, she grabbed me by my neck and lifted me off the floor like something super, super freaking natural. And the reason why I didn't write this down because I woke up the next morning. I don't know if y'all could see. I guess y'all can't see because I'm looking on it as I'm trying to show y'all. But I guess y'all can't see. You can really just see the tattoos or whatever. But I woke up the next morning. For the past couple of days, I've had the scars on my neck from where she lifted me up by my neck. So it's crazy that the stuff that I'm seeing is manifesting on me physically. The pain or suffering, the sorrow, whatever it is, it's manifesting on me physically. So when she lifted me off the ground from what I saw, it was crazy because for the next couple of days, my neck was hurting. It didn't dawn on me until like maybe a day later that I was like, okay, what's going on with my neck? And I was messing with my neck and rubbing my neck at work, and my neck was just really just boom. It was like really killing me and just really hurting and burning. And it had been doing that since that night. So I finally just came home or whatever the other day. And I looked at the mirror and I was like, wow. Where she grabbed me all right here. It's like all right here. Handprints. And then here too. And I was like, wow. I got physically hurt here. And that was weird. I've never had something that I've seen carry out to here. So I just wanted to tell you guys about that. But I don't know. I'm gonna be gone for a little while, I guess. A little while. It's not that I don't love y'all, because I love y'all dearly. It's just some stuff going on that I gotta get myself together. I just need to step back and take a break, and I just don't have no time. There's not enough time for anything going on with me or in my life. And God is steady saying, help this person, tell this person this, keep this person from doing that. And with me trying to do that, me trying to work, me trying to be in a part of my kids' lives, me trying to help everybody else he's sending me to, me doing everything, I don't have time for me. Not even a little bit. My day, today is my off day. And this is where I've been all day, in my car. In a courtroom regarding my daughter. Had to go to a boot camp situation where, because my daughter doing the stuff she does, judge saying, hey, boot camp is for her 5 months and all this other stuff. Went there. You know, I was supposed to work. Today is my off day, and I was supposed to go in to work 2 extra hours. Just because I've been moving. I couldn't even work the 2 hours. I was only there maybe an hour. I went in super late, an hour late, and ended up working 1 hour when I was gone. I was like, you know what? From there, I told my daughter not to go to school. She went to school anyway, because I knew we had to go to the boot camp thing. Like the judge said. I had to drive all the way to a school from Euless to drive all the way to the school on the other side of Arlington, because she's in alternative school right now. To get her to try to go all the way to the boot camp thing, which is in Grand Prairie, that I didn't even have the address for, so I had to call the court, because the court gave me the paperwork without an address. Which the boot camp is located in Houston, but the address for the orientation is in Arlington. So I had to try to get with them to get the address for the boot camp, to get all the way to the boot camp to sit there and do the orientation. So on my way back, thinking I'm gonna come home and, meet my son at the house, to get a phone call from my mom to talk to her husband. To tell me I need to meet him there, because the judge wants us to go back to the court. Now, everybody that knows government facilities close at like 5 or 5:30, right? We get there at like 5:30, everybody's gone. So we just sitting up in there, and the doors to the buildings, everything is locked down. Ain't nobody there but the judge, the one judge, and a cleaning lady. So he comes out the building to open the door, let us in, to come up in there and it was a talk. It went from, the little girl wants to press charges on you, on your daughter, and they're trying to figure out a way to press charges on you. You trying to figure out a way to press charges on me for a fight I wasn't even involved in and didn't know nothing about until the school called me. When I didn't even come pick my daughter up from the school. When they suspended her, I called my dad. That I wasn't even there. And the little girl trying to press charges on my daughter, when I have the video that she posted online and shows that she threw the first lick. Now, she might have got beat up and stomped, but she threw the first lick. That's what we were supposed to go up there and meet about. To get up there for him to have a woe me moment, which he didn't talk about none of that. He gave lectures on why children should be friends with each other. And I was just like, and why they should turn the other cheek. And why you should never let each other hit you. You should let people hit you and just turn the other cheek and not fight back. And, children don't mean to do the things that they do and things of that nature. And then he hands us a piece of paper about the little girl that killed her best friend a couple of months ago. Or was it months and months ago? I can't remember. And saying this little girl didn't mean to kill her friend, she was just mad. So, because I'm going through a lot right now, and I've tried for a long time to not be who I was. And God tried to change me into being somebody else, a better person. I'm at my breaking point, and God knows it. I talk to him about it. He knows. And I choose not to speak to him on certain things anymore. Because when I pray for myself, my situation gets worse. It gets better for a couple of days, 1, 2, 3 days. And it gets worse. But when I pray for other people, immediately, they blessed. And everything steady piles up on me, steady piling, piling. So for the past couple of days, maybe longer, I don't know. When I go to sleep, I don't pray like I prayed. You know, I'm talking to God like I talk to him. I say good night to the Father and the Son. I say good night. And I tell them I hope their day was better than mine. And that I love them. That's what I say. I love you, good night, and I hope your day was better than mine. And anything that's on my heart that I want to talk to them about, I choose not to. Because my situation gets worse when I do. So, at this point, I've decided being who I was is easier. Even though, I'm not going to lie to you, I am a very, very dangerous person. Especially when I'm angry. And I try so hard to not be her. But it seems that when I'm nice, everything falls on me. And all I do is smile and try to push it away and act like it's okay and smile. I'm be honest with you, it's not okay. But when I was old me, people knew better. Because of how I was and what I was. People knew better. And they knew to do better. And they knew not to test me and try me. Or they would tread softly when they were around me. I'm not asking for them to be afraid of me. I'm just asking them to know better. Because people test certain limits that shouldn't be tested. People do that. And things tend to pile up on me and